Hello, guys, and welcome. I've got a very quick update on the search for Tottenham and a new manager. And that is that there is another twist to Tottenham looking for a new manager, and that is that they will not appoint Julian nagelsmann. Now, obviously, a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, he was in communication with Chelsea over their managerial position. They then moved away from him. And on to Pochettino. And now Tottenham have also ended negotiations with Julian Nagelsmann. I don't know the reason why. I'm trying to find a little bit more information out. I only just saw the news about half an hour ago that they won't be appointing Nagelsmann. Talks have ended. And apparently they ended maybe even a couple of days ago. I think it's only just really leaked into the media. It did have a couple of meetings with them. One of them did take place. A representative from Tottenham went to Germany to talk to Nagelsmann. Then I do believe he came to London to talk to Daniel Levy. And since then, it's sort of stalled from what I've been reading. Talks have stalled recently over the past week, and now he will not be going on as Tottenham manager. There was no guarantee he was going to be appointed. They were just still, in the phase of trying to find the right candidate. And clearly they feel Julian Nagelsmann is not the right candidate for what they're looking for right now. Again, it's the same sort of situation what he had with Chelsea. Obviously, talks looked positive, didn't they, for a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere it came out. Chelsea weren't interested. There were a couple of doubts on Chelsea's side about him anyway. But I don't know the reason for the Tottenham pulling out of negotiations for Nagelsmann. I know a few of the concerns is age. I think they want an experienced manager, someone who's been proven. Maybe in the Premier League, but you obviously at first people were like, oh, Pochettino. He's looking. I'd say it's like 70-80% that he's going to become the new Chelsea boss, which is obviously a bonus for Chelsea fans. But it's a little bit of a strange one again. Everyone thought he was going to be top candidate. Tottenham apparently were interested in him, but when he started talking to Chelsea, they sort of cooled their interest because they thought, oh, he's more than likely going to be appointed Chelsea coach. He didn't get that job. And now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's no longer in the running to become Spurs boss. Again, I don't know the details as to why it stalled. Maybe he wasn't happy with the club's vision, or maybe he wanted them to be guaranteed Champions League football. Which a top manager like Julian Nagelsmann is going to want to be managing a Champions League team. He did it with Leipzig, he did it with Bayern Munich. And there's no guarantee Tottenham are going to get a European place. On current form, they're probably not. But yeah, again, so it just begs the question now, who else is out there that they could look for, that they could look into? You thought Nagelsmann was the perfect candidate. Again, me personally, I had reservations with him because of his age. I just don't see him being a Premier League manager yet. He's gone to Bayern Munich, the best team in Germany, and he failed to do anything with Bayern Munich. They've struggled in the league at times. They've obviously out of the Champions League, and there is a couple of reservations, and there were with Chelsea. Like I said a moment ago, there were reservations with Chelsea about his age. People thinking that were in the Chelsea board is too young. They want an experienced head, and maybe that's happened at Tottenham, or it could be demands of the manager that Tottenham just simply aren't going to meet. I don't know. I will obviously find out more details at some point, and update everyone on why Julian Nagelsmann has effectively not been given the manager's position at Tottenham. The only reason I can think of, if I'm going to go off the top of my head, would be maybe demands from either side. I think it could have been demands from the manager, maybe certain things he wanted that Tottenham couldn't and or wouldn't give him, or it could be demands from Tottenham that Julian Nagelsmann just simply weren't going to follow through and knew maybe he weren't going to be able to do. But it is another bitter blow for not only Tottenham but Julian Nagelsmann. Obviously, he's wanting a job. He wants to get back into football, and he is struggling a little bit at the moment to land any of the jobs he's been linked with and or he's had negotiations with. Anyway, guys, please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Why do you think talks have broken down for Julian Nagelsmann's Tottenham? Let me know. Obviously, please do leave a like. I will do an update if an update comes out. And please subscribe for more videos like this. Anyway, guys, we'll see you soon.